माननीय प्रधानमंत्री, माननीय गृह मंत्री, आप जैसे उच्चतम पद पर विराजमान महानुभाव, क्या आप अफसर क्लासेस के लिए निचले से लेके सेक्रेटरी तक नीतियां आप बनाना चाहते हैं? कम से कम वो तो एक छोटे ओहदे वाले मुख्यमंत्री के पास छोड़ दीजिए। Sixthly, friends, the secretary, this is amazing. The annals of history of legislation have not seen bills like this. The secretary of the department is made in charge of preparing and authenticating every memo, including cabinet notes. Not bad yet. Disagreements between the secretary and the minister have to be recorded in writing and then sent to the LG, and the secretary in the act itself, in the bill itself, says that the secretary may write on the note which he sends to the LG why the secretary thinks that the Council of Ministers is taking a decision contrary to law. Any law. Law means any law. Any law of India, in the opinion of the secretary, is being violated by the Council of Ministers, goes to the LG. It makes, friends, the elected government hollow. A chief minister paralyzed, unable to act. Any minister shivering before his or her secretary, and the bureaucracy looking up to the LG even for sneezing, and the LG of course looking up to the Home Ministry. ऐसे हालात को देखकर मुझे वो पुराना शेर याद आया दोस्तों, एक काफिले वालों तुम इतना भी नहीं समझे, लूटा है तुम्हें रहजन ने रहबर के इशारे पर. This bill, friends, eliminates 2 out of the 3 interlocking, fundamental, distinct chains and institutions which form the bedrock of any assembly-based democracy, and therefore they hit at the very root of the basic structure. These 3 interlocking chains, which are discussed in 10 paragraphs of the Supreme Court judgment, I wish somebody had read the judgment carefully before drafting the bill, are 1, a political executive through the Council of Ministers answerable to the people. 2, a civil service answerable to the political executive and hence accountable to the people through the political executive. And regulatory agencies which are an integral part of governance in any system. The bill simply eliminates number 2 and 3. Out of 3, it takes away 2. Friends, the object is not to make Hamlet the Prince of Denmark, not even the slave of Denmark, but to take over Denmark itself. It is to make Denmark a hollow shell, substitute NCT for Denmark. Its second impact is that it eliminates the accountability of the civil service completely. In doing so, it eliminates the very concept of Westminster-style democracy, which Delhi is supposed to be fully Westminster-style minus 3 subjects only. The civil service, friends, after this bill will jump, bend, crawl, answer at the behest of an external agency, be it the Home Ministry or the Super Chief Minister. There is not even a token diarchy of powers between the CM and the LG. It converts an impartial civil service into a dictatorial civil service. Shame. It gives a real example of that forgotten serial which I love to watch and all of you have watched. Yes, Minister. The civil servant is saying only no, Minister. Remember what Nehru said about the ICS. That time, Indian Civil Service says this is neither Indian nor civil, nor does it provide service. I'm not sure how accurately it will apply in 2023, but I think he came very close to it. एक म्यान में 2 तलवार नहीं है ये केस. म्यान भी एलजी के पास है और तलवार भी केंद्र सरकार के पास है. मुख्यमंत्री एक कोने में खड़े होकर तमाशा देख सकते हैं सिर्फ. My third head of submission to this august house, friends. This bill seeks to amend the constitution by an act of parliament. The constitution and the debates underlying it all wanted Delhi to have all powers minus 3. This bill adds a 4th to those 3, and it does it magically without a constitutional amendment. It is indeed magic, even if it is black magic, because you can amend a constitution without a constitutional amendment.
Absolutely black.
4th, decimating 2 out of the 3 prongs of a Westminster-style democracy which has an answerable and accountable civil service and a regulatory agency, clearly violates the basic structure, because the basic structure of an assembly-based democracy includes these three interlocking chains.